God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Bailey out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now here's Harris. Vucevic finds Brunson over Irving. Here's Harris. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, that's just hustle that time. Earning extra points. Harris getting it done.
Jackson outside. Back to Thompson. Five to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
No coverage that time.
Yeah, Poole can do it either way. He can do it off the bounce or he can do it off the catch.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Outside Brunson. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Okongwu. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Tries the spin move. Irving, pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Bailey. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Back to Poole. Outside Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Raptors trailed by 3. On the wing, Thompson. Jackson, the screen, launches a 3. The putback. And Harris has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
The Raptors making a switch here. Christie's checked in, and the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Here's Vucevic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Raptors trailed by 6. Pass to Thompson. Vucevic against Okongwu. Back to Thompson. There's a screen. Tipped. Vucevic against Okongwu. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bailey. Rebound by the Raptors. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, their closeouts on shooters was impressive, and they kept them uncomfortable the entire game.
Thompson against Brunson. To the middle. Here's Bailey. Banked it in off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly, that was their game plan coming in.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Thompson. Over Brunson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thompson's got 5 now.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's a look at some stats for Trey Murphy. Indiana on D. They lead by 7. Christie passes to Thompson. Clock at 6. Releases. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Harris. Back to Brunson. Christie with a steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Harris outside. Brunson against Thompson. And it's Brunson missing.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Poole, the pass to Brunson. Back to Poole. Here's Bailey. Over Christie. Indiana again missing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Oh, deflected. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Here's Bailey. Back to Brunson. Six to shoot. Pass to Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's nice. Asserting himself inside. Harris taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Christie. 8 points in his last time out. Jackson the screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Here's Bailey. He's got 5. Down low. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Harris. Brunson's got 7 points in the game. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And check out the NBA's top 3-point shooters over the course of the past month. You look at Kennard. Never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Raptors trailed by 3. Pass to Thompson. Jackson with a screen on Poole. And here's Jackson. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. does have this in his bag. The big man can punish you from range.
Kennard against Brunson. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Raptors. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last meeting.
Here's Bailey. 17 points for him. Last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Brunson. Fires from the line. Again, Indiana.
Able to keep his cool. Brunson doesn't let the clock force his shot.
Kennard finds Thompson. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. These are his first free throws of the game. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Watford's checked in for Amen Thompson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Indiana now. Toronto making their last shot. The teardrop. Got a hand on it. Hauser passes to Watford. There's 1:34 left to play in the first. Hauser with it. Checked by Murray. Takes the 3. Hauser can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Outside Brunson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Šarić checks in for Jackson, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Watford. Then for Indiana, Garza's checked in for Vucevic. Vanderbilt comes in for Harris, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
McConnell against Kennard. Pass to Garza. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Pacers, Luka Garza. Shooting 1.
Toronto's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Šarić. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Kennard outside. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's McConnell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Šarić. And another basket for Toronto.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Raptors. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And it's just another thing they've done well, forcing the issue, getting to the free throw line, not playing timid offensively.
They've got Sam Hauser, Luke Kennard out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's Max Christie, and it's Šarić in the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Šarić, a screen on Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. 4-3. Hauser can't get it to go.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside Christie. Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
To the paint. Here's Šarić. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Bailey's checked in for Vanderbilt. Poole comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McConnell.
And he's showing some strength on that finish. Murray, a terrific job fighting off the contact.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, BA, when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. They're a skilled player already. Keegan Murray is committed to only getting better and becoming more dangerous out there.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Poole outside. Outside Murray. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Brunson. Outside Murray. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Poole for 3. And no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Šarić outside. Back to Kennard. Outside Christie from the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Oh, another lead change, 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Back to Brunson. The three ball. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Kennard passes to Christie. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the layup. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Really left him alone that time. And it's 6 points for Keegan Murray.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. And now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Raptors with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Saric. Amen Thompson comes in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Kennard. And the Pacers also making a change. Harris is checked in for Garza. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Murray.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Poole. Outside Brunson. Pass to Harris. Fires the three. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 11 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Bailey. Murray deciding where to go with it. Harris passes to Bailey. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brunson with it. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Okongwu's checked in for Toronto. Christie comes in for Kyrie Irving.
At the line for the Pacers, Bailey. 1 shot.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. For Toronto, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Vucevic, he's checked in for Murray.
Team foul. At the line.
After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Indiana making a switch here. Murray's checked in. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to Okongwu. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Kennard, he's checked in for Christie. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Thompson against Brunson. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Poole. Puts up a 3. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Poole's got 6.
Well, that is what Poole does best. He is a major threat from beyond the arc.
Here's Okongwu. Now here's Thompson. Brunson defending. Here's Jackson. Oh, he pats it down right on top of Keegan Murray.
Oh, my goodness. Jaren Jackson Jr., get that one trending, please.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game. Harris, the screen on Thompson. Pass to Harris. Let's go with a three. Another three for Indiana.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Jackson, defended by Murray. Blocked!
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Poole from long range. Okongwu with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Back to Jackson. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Bailey. Back to Brunson. Takes a three. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson outside. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, great body control. Good timing. Jackson really works the pick and roll to perfection.
Harris, the screen on Thompson. Harris outside. Pass to Bailey. Clock is at 3. The 17-footer. Rejected by Okongwu. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Bailey. Now Poole. Guarded by Okongwu. Kennard outside. And there's Toronto with another bucket. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Lex talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, PA. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve. Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Thompson scanning the floor. The shot with the putback.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Bailey. Back to Brunson. Thompson with a steal. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 1. Thompson.
Thompson, no good on the free throw.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Outside Christie. Over to the wing. Cuts off the pass. Here's Harris. Knocks it loose.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Watford the pass to Thompson. Now Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson in the post. Brunson defending. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Okongwu.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, That's the interior.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brunson outside. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Charity stripe shot. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Brunson. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Brunson's got 14 points. And that concludes the first half. Raptors out in front, up 7. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so, bottom line with our offense, we got.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to... And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Raptors.
You saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class I'd enroll. Heck, and that's it for halftime.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Bailey in at the 3. Outside Irving. Jackson outside. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 22 points.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Ryan, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Irving against Brunson. Vucevic with some nice D. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Bailey. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Toronto leading by 5. Jackson finds Irving. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Okongwu. Three-pointer. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Okongwu's got 7 points.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Nice move. And he lays it in. And now a 10-point Toronto lead.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Picked by Vucevic. And here's Brunson from the arc. Vucevic's shot is off. The Raptors have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 14.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. On defense, the Raptors. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits. Well, you know, he's been around the league a really long time, but Tobias Harris still performs at a high level every night.
There's Jackson with the three. The offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Irving against Brunson. Poole left side. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 assists in the game.
No waiting around from Poole. He got rid of it quickly.
On the wing, Thompson. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Brunson. He's got 19. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Christie's checked in for Toronto. Toronto leading by 12. Thompson outside. Down low. Fade away. And there's Jackson on the assist by Thompson. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you. Toronto has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Jackson surveying the D. Okongwu up top. Pass to Christie. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu will screen on Brunson. Here's Thompson. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Now Poole. Outside Brunson. With a 9-footer. Off the left rim and out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
And it's Thompson penetrating. And again, Toronto, no good. Pacers trail by 13. Bailey, the pass to Brunson. Pass to Bailey. Here's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Thompson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds now. Over Christie. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Pass to Thompson. The 3. Thompson with another miss. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Outside Christie. Pass to Jackson. beyond the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Lets the three fly. Okongwu with the rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Jackson, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In terms of 2 guards, these guys are putting in the work on the glass. Second, Amin Thompson.
I mean, think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Well, when you have that kind of sacrifice and effort from your 2 guard, it makes a big difference. These guys help their teams win the 50-50 battles.
Hauser, he's checked in for Toronto. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Toronto leading by 13. Out to Thompson. Toronto passing it around. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Poole outside. Picked by Vucevic. Snatched away. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
The Raptors making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Then for Indiana, Murray's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bailey. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checks in for Jackson. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 15. Outside for McConnell. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Rebound Toronto. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Kennard. And here's Christie. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Vucevic. Kennard outside. And again, Toronto, no good. Pacers trail by 15. Picked by Murray. Poole outside. Vucevic with it. Now Thompson defending.
What I love about Vucevic is he's aggressive looking for his shot, which draws the defense's attention.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
The Raptors making a switch here. Watford's checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Vanderbilt's checked in. Saric, and the layup is good off the glass. Saric has got 7 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
McBride passes to McConnell. Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Vucevic against Saric. Vucevic gets the bucket.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Watford the pass to Hauser. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Such a wide open look. 15 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Vanderbilt, no good. Toronto leading by 16. Pass to Saric. Kennard outside. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Šarić. Hauser outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by McBride. Pacers trail by 16. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Sam Hauser. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Jackson Davis is checked in for Toronto. Then for Indiana, Garza comes in for Vucevic. And Brunson is subbed in for McConnell. Pass to Christie. Up top, Hauser, guarded by Vanderbilt. There's the three. Indiana with a rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Christie against Brunson. Vanderbilt, a screen on Christie. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Just a good playmaker. Brunson using the pick and roll to create offense for his team.
Now here's Christie. McBride covers. Here's Hauser. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Toronto going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Sam Hauser. Trendon Watford is out there with Max Christie. Then it's Luke Kennard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Brunson. Shots blocked!
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Nice shot by Christie. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Brunson. Oh, nice D from Kennard.
Yeah, normally, that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Here's Christie. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 14. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And good whistle.
The free throw drops for Vanderbilt. He's off on the second. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Kennard. Good D by Vanderbilt. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Kennard against Brunson. Here's Hauser. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's the pick. Here's Brunson. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Pass to Hauser for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
Kennard against Brunson. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Kennard. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Garza passes to Brunson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Toronto making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Harris has checked in for Indiana. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Yep, that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to Brunson. Rebound, Toronto.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Christie's shot is off. Pacers trail by 14. To the paint. Now here's Murray. Watford covering. Brunson against Irving. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Pass to Watford. Back to Irving. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Brunson.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Murray. McConnell outside. Brunson surveys. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Brunson against Irving. Garza grabs the board. Garza's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brunson against Irving. Here's Garza. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Outside Irving. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Raptors lead by 6. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Some changes for Toronto. Okongwu's checked in for Hauser. Jaren Jackson comes in for Watford. And it's Amin Thompson in for Christie. Then for Indiana, Vucevic, he's checked in for Garza. Bailey comes in for Murray. And it's Jordan Poole in for McConnell. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Irving. From downtown, drills it from deep. And the Raptors lead by 9.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Here's Bailey. Back to Brunson. And here's Vucevic. Guarded by Okongwu. Vucevic's shot is off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Brunson against Irving. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Poole outside. The fadeaway. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Poole. Brunson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Irving against Brunson. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
He's still one of the best guards in this league today. Irving's decisiveness and confidence, 2 of his greatest strengths.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors lead by 6. Irving, the pass to Jackson. Thompson in the post, guarded by Poole. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Jackson for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Harris finds Brunson. Right wing. Picked by Vucevic. For 3, here's Harris. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
Jackson for 3. Connects from downtown. Jackson's got 13 in the second half.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Brunson. Harris outside. Vucevic, a screen on Jackson. And here's Bailey for 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Poole. Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Here's Bailey. From behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Vucevic outside. Now Brunson. Bailey. Cash from downtown.
And when Brunson drives it, he draws attention. And that helps open up the perimeter.
Raptors lead by 3. Now Jackson.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
Irving against Brunson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. From 8 feet. Yes, sir! Hits the jumper.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Irving from 12 feet out. Cash.
Irving embracing the brightest lights.
With a teardrop, Irving rips down the board. Toronto leading by 5. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is off. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Indiana. Brunson up top. He's guarded by Irving. Picked by Vucevic. Look at Poole showing the range.
And Poole can really perform when the pressure is its highest.
Irving against Brunson. From deep. Oh, it's off target. To tie it up. And he lays it in.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How How do you think this is going to play out?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Now Irving. Here's the Kongwu. That's a man on a mission right there.
Kyrie is a fantastic floor general. Excellent at knowing when to get it to open teammates.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Now Poole. He launches. Money from three.
Wow, calm, cool, and collected. Look at Jordan Poole.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Irving looking around. Here's Jackson. Can't hit it. Another chance. Cashes it in.
And Kyrie trying to do it again. He is one of the game's best closers.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Brunson. Vucevic, a screen on Irving. Brunson, the triple drops.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thank you so much. Vooch, it's got to feel great to just get a win. How important was this one?
That was very important for us. We had
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.